Guys, don't ever pull fire alarms in public without a fire. If you have permission to pull the fire alarm for a fire drill, or if you have permission to pull the fire alarm for a test, then you can pull the fire alarm. Or if you have your own fire alarm set up at home, it is fine to pull the fire alarm for those reasons, but if you're pulling the fire alarm for fun because you think it's funny, that is not okay at all. That is very bad. That is considered a felony. Let's say there's an actual emergency going out somewhere, and you pull that fire alarm for fun. Ha 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 ha. I'm gonna pull the fire alarm. Ha 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 ha. Yay, this was fun. What you did right there was put people's lives at risk. Because the fire department will have to respond to your false fire alarm that you pulled. And there could be another emergency somewhere else. And the fire department, they can't go to the real emergency because you pulled that false fire alarm. Because of you, people are dying. Which is not okay at all. This is why you never pull fire alarms unless you really do detect a fire in the building. You never ever want to put someone else's life at risk. That's what you're doing if you pull the fire alarm for fun. So don't do it. Remember, these are life safety devices. These are only to be pulled when there is a real fire. If there's no fire, don't pull these unless you are given permission to do so. But otherwise, don't pull these. These are not toys. These are life safety devices. Never pull these in public. Also, never tamper with fire alarms. So never take the plate off the alarm, never paint the alarm, never unscrew the alarm off the wall, never screw it in more. Don't ever throw it. Don't take the strobe off. Don't disable the sound or the strobe. Don't do any of that. That is not good. Remember, if you break the alarm, you're going to have to replace it. You are going to get in big trouble if you pull the fire alarm or if you tamper with it. So don't do that at all. It is not a smart thing to do. I remember back when I was in elementary school, kids pulled the fire alarm. If you pull the fire alarm at school, you are going to get in big trouble, possibly even arrested. This is not a joke. This is very serious stuff. Do not ever pull fire alarms in public without a fire. That is not a smart thing to do because you are going to put other people's lives at risk for your actions, which is very, very bad. So never pull fire alarms in public without a fire. If you spot a fire in a building, then yes, pull it because you want to alert people that they have to leave the building immediately. But if there's no fire and you have no permission to pull the alarm, do not pull it. I am not responsible for your consequences. You are, because you did it. It is not smart. It is stupid. Only pull these things if there's a real emergency like a fire. You only pull fire alarms in a fire, and only pull them if you have permission to do so. If none of those reasons are there, then do not pull it. Do not tamper with it. If you go up to a pull station and you see a key or a screwdriver, leave it alone. Don't touch it. Don't tamper with it. You don't ever take the fire alarm off the wall. You don't ever take the wires off. You don't ever unscrew it. You don't do any of that. Leave the alarm the way it is. The only times you could do it is if you have permission to do so, which most likely would never happen. You do not ever mess with fire alarm equipment. That is not okay. You will get in big trouble if you do that, so do not do it. Only pull these things if there is a real emergency. Only when there's an emergency is when you pull this. This will make a loud sound and will have a very bright strobe. A lot of times when people pull the fire alarm without a fire, they're going to get in huge trouble. So do not be one of those individuals doing that. It's not good at all. You can even get arrested. You'll have your parents mad at you, the fire department mad at you, the police mad at you, maybe the US president mad at you. You'll have a lot of people mad at you. So don't do it. Only do it if there is a real fire. I hope no one pulls the fire alarm in my school this year, because if they do, they're going to be in dead meat. Never pull false fire alarms in public. I am not responsible for your actions. It is not good, not at all. Again, if you detect a fire, you see fire or smoke, then you can pull that alarm to alert everybody that they have to immediately evacuate the building. But if there's no fire and you're pulling it for fun, that is bad, so do not do that. Only pull fire alarms if there is a real fire, and never ever tamper with fire alarm equipment, or else you'll get in big trouble and you will have to replace the fire alarms. If you pull that fire alarm and you're tampering with fire alarm equipment, you are putting people's lives in danger. So don't do that. It is not smart. All that is extremely stupid and dumb. So do not do it. Bye.